All right, back with some more Judgment. Because, I woke up like 30 minutes ago. I was like, I got enough sleep. So basically did sleep yesterday. And I still got a thing to do this morning, but I was like, I could totally just do a fucking 3 hour stream this morning before I go do that. And come home and do like a 4 hour stream or whatever before I go to work. Maybe a 3 hour stream, get like a good 6 hours in today before I go to work tonight. We'll try. We'll try. We're really gonna start Triangle a lot more. Also, before we commit to starting this next mission, let's actually go up here and buy some food. Get our health back up. Make some more Kamarogo progress. So I was hiking in the mountains the other day. I discovered the most beautiful piece of wood. I thought I'd put it on display because of its striking appearance, but my customers don't like how it smells. Wow, it's pretty. Could I use this for something? If you don't mind, do you think I could have it? Ah, I'd be happy to offer it to you. Interesting. Much appreciated. Mountain climbing is one of my favorite hobbies, so I'll bring you more as I find them. Such a random fucking hobby. Yeah, this place has the most expensive items. Grilled garlic for 500 yen. That is insane. Grilled garlic and kimchi. We're doing it.
It's the spot. Back to it.
Back to it. Oh, fucking hell. Let me just double check and make sure I'm not missing something on the map. Sometimes you gotta zoom in. Let's fucking do this.
Sugiura.
Kaito-san told me you'd be here. Don't forget about me next time, yeah?
I wish you'd fucking forget about me. Is there a reason your little gang needs to keep meeting up here?
It's so nice of you to let us use your store, Higashi-san. Especially when you're clearly so opposed to the idea.
Don't talk down to Yakuza, kid.
It's okay, Higashi-san. I think we all know you're nicer than you let on.
What the hell?
Damn, and you're braver than you look, Hoshino-kun. You got the skills to back it up?
Just a third-degree black belt.
Huh?
Not that I've ever had to use it.
Well, I'll call this meeting to order.
Sure, I'll do the honors. Masamichi Shintani of the Genda Law Office has been murdered. Given that his eyes were gouged out, it's likely the mole was responsible. And I'll need all of your help to track him down.
The ADDC, huh? Weird time for that to come up again.
Again? It's come up before?
We can talk about that later. What's important now is Shintani called them before he was killed.
I don't get it. What's the connection between Shintani and the ADDC?
I think I remember them being in the news a lot last year. Something about a new drug that could win a Nobel Prize.
Yeah, here it is.
The ADDC's research into AD9 has now been published in one of the world's leading scientific magazines, leading to the gathering of reporters from both Japan and abroad that we have here today.
It's a brand new dementia drug. They call it AD9. This was right after Director Kido from the ADDC published his paper on it. They're still undergoing clinical trials on larger animals, but apparently every single mouse they've given it to has made a full recovery.
Now with
The man giving the presentation here is Dr. Ryusuke Kido, a world leader in neurophysiology and the primary researcher on AD9.
He's the one who showed me around the center when I was looking into Okubo's case. Guess he's been the director for a while now.
From what I can tell, the Ministry of Health is increasing the ADDC's budget to hasten the development of AD9. They're even adding another building to the center. It's a huge project.
Damn good deal they've got.
I'm still not getting it, though. Why Shintani go and call them?
That's what we're about to find out. And there's only one way to do that.
Come on! Can't just take a man's phone.
First off, we'll need to figure out who Shintani was calling.
Yeah, but how are we gonna do that over the phone?
I suppose that all depends on your acting skills, Detective Yagami.
Oh shit, I don't know, I'm ready for this. I just had to figure out who he called and why.
ADDC, front desk speaking.
Hi there, ma'am. This is...
This is kind of tricky. Let's try to be Shintani, I guess.
This is Masamichi Shintani. I'm a lawyer from the Genda Law Office.
No, it's good to hear from you, Shintani-sama.
Could you put me through to the same person I spoke to yesterday?
Do you know the extension you wish to reach?
Oh, it sort of slipped my mind, sorry. Can you maybe look into the transfer history?
Why don't you just tell me what the call was about, and I'll connect you to the proper department.
Oh, in that case...
Oh, jeez. Let's just say dementia drugs.
It was about 89, the drug that can supposedly cure dementia.
Sorry, but I'm not authorized to talk about that. Why don't I connect you with our publicity department?
Sure.
Please hold, sir.
Doesn't sound like you're making much progress.
Thank you for waiting.
Yes?
It seems our publicity department never received a call from a Shintani-sama.
I see.
Damn,
Thank
I'm
you anyway.
fucking trash. Oh, God.
No way this happens over the phone. It'll be faster to just head over there myself.
You think that's gonna work?
Not sure, but I know the director, remember? Worst case scenario, I come back empty-handed.
I'll come with you, Yagami-san.
Okay, me and Nagashi will go check out what's going on with the Matsugane family. Shouldn't be tough with Hamura out of the picture.
Hey, I don't remember saying I was gonna help you.
By the way, Yagami-san, whatever happened to that guy from 3 years ago? Shinpei Okubo.
He's in the detention center. Been there since they gave him his death sentence.
Have you ever gone to see him, Yagami-san?
No. Why would I? Why do you ask, anyway?
I don't know. I was wondering what he was like. The case got tons of news coverage, you know. I was also wondering what you thought about the case. I mean, did you really think that he was innocent?
Probably.
But then he walked. Killed his girlfriend. You defended him for that too, yeah?
I did. Okubo-san asked me to come after, or asked me to after he murdered Emi-chan in cold blood.
Yep.
Did you believe him then too?
He kept saying the same thing. How he could never have killed anyone. But I didn't believe him, no. Fighting for him in court made me sick to my stomach.
Do you think he deserves the death penalty?
That's enough of the question, Sugiura.
Well, my bad. Was that too far?
Nah.
If you say so.
Yagami-san? You're heading to the ADDC now, yes? I'm gonna grab a taxi for us. I'll wait for you over on Park Boulevard.
Man, we're about to get into some serious fucking investigation type shit, man. A drug company involved with some lawyers, involved with some Yakuza gang members. What the fuck, man? And a dementia drug. You gotta wonder, though, if they got a drug that can cure dementia, do they have one that can cause it? Ooh.
Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not one of your little buddies. Remember that.
You're so cute when you're pretending to be mad, Higashi.
The ADDC, huh? This has got to be fate or something.
Fucking destiny. It's my fucking destiny. I will rise like the morning sun. Let's do it. Need to find a taxi. Hey, yo, we got one right here. Hoshino!
Over here, Yagami-san. I have a taxi for us.
Bro's already on it. Let's go. The base fare is 410 yen. Where would you like to go? 410 yen? Okay. I think I got that. Oh, ADDC. It's right there. Let's be on our way. Holy shit, look at all these buildings. Anybody ever thought that city planning makes cities look a lot like a circuit board?
I've heard a bit about this place before. But the ADDC, isn't it just one part of a larger organization? If I recall correctly, they call it the Medical Institute. Is that accurate?
Yeah. They own every last inch of this campus.
It's incredible. Even with all these buildings, they're still getting budget to expand from that new drug. So? Is it the same as you remember?
Yeah.
Advanced Drug Development Center, the ADDC. They got advanced LSD in this bitch.
Huh? Don't go too far ahead, Yagami-san!
What are you all shaking up for? Calm down. Just stick with me and you'll be fine. Got that, Yagami?
It's the ghost of
Yagami-san!
Shintani past.
Try not to just ditch me, okay? Is something wrong?
It's just... After 3 years, it still looks the same.
Huh?
Almost like time itself has stopped.
Yagami-san.
Come on. Front desk's over there.
Yagami has been above the age of 30 for a long time, apparently, because he's 35. He's talking 3 years ago. Bro's been doing this lawyer thing for way too long. No wonder he was able to get a big case like Shinpei Okubo. I'm just gonna look around really quick before we go to the reception desk. We're in an area that we're probably not gonna get to spend a permanent amount of time in, so if there's like any items lying around, I kind of want to like take a look around, see if I can find them. Not seeing anything. Alright then.
Do you have an appointment, sir?
I don't, sorry. My name is Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office. This is my partner, Yagami. We're here to talk about a murder that took place in Kamurocho yesterday.
A murder?
A coworker of ours named Shintani. He was the victim.
We have a record that he called this center before he was killed.
Huh?
We're hoping you can help us track down exactly who he spoke to.
I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't provide such private information.
You bitch. Do you know who you're dealing with?
Could I at least talk to Director Kido instead? He's an old friend of mine. Just let him know Yagami stopped by, to say hello.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Look over there.
Hey, it's the bastard himself. Who's that schmuck he's talking to? And then there's a Hoshino lookalike.
Gentlemen, I really don't know what else you want from me. I have nothing more to say. I've told the police all that I know.
Ryusuke Kido.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about all this, Director. Problem is, my partner here won't give it a rest till he sees the scene of the crime. But I'm sure we'll be leaving soon.
That's not what we agreed upon. You know this isn't about how long it takes.
And what about Okubo? I take it he's still not fessed up.
No, not quite as of yet, sir. But we all saw where the body was. Exactly where he said it would be.
Quite true. Not much point in fighting this now. The Minister has made it clear that he wants it resolved soon as well. Just look at how much trouble one contractor has caused.
Sorry, which minister? I didn't know about this, sir.
The Health Minister. It's all his call how much funding we get.
Director, if I may, if you would just direct me to the scene of the crime, I could head over there myself. I'll be out of your hair in no time, I assure you.
I'd rather you didn't wander on your own. So instead, she can show you.
Hey.
These gentlemen here are Shintani Sensei and,
Yagami.
It's a pleasure. I hope I can help you find what you need.
Well, with that, I'll be taking my leave.
Thank you again, Director. Apologies for all the trouble.
This way. I can show you how to get to Waku-san's room.
Who's Waku-san?
The guy who died in his room?
Yeah.
The fucking victim, asshole.
Terasawa-san, huh? Wow, you're young. And a looker to boot.
Can we keep this professional?
She's got the bazongas, the badonkadonks, the massive hunkers. Shout out to Yosuke.
Girl in town, huh?
We're not exactly welcome guests here.
After I busted my ass to pass the bar, I always figured I'd have my pick of the ladies.
You still salty about that, Shintani? Is that what's going on here? Fucking trauma dumping about your ugly old ass?
Right this way, please.
I'll follow
Straight ahead is the
Terasawa
ADDC's
anywhere.
general ward. Waku-san's room is on the 4th floor.
Every time she says Waku, I think Waka Waka. Fucking Pac-Man bullshit. Waka Waka. Up in the 400s.
This was the room assigned to Waku-san.
What's down there?
God damn.
That's the research wing, where they develop all our new drugs.
Oh.
They got any crack
You can't
down
get in
there?
without a gold key card, though. Not even I have one.
Gold, huh?
Oh shit.
I suppose because it's the heart of the center's operations.
Huh. Sounds like it's a whole nother world back there. Security like that must be a bitch. Come on, Yagami.
Fucking gold level access. Ooh, sounds so prestigious, so high level. I want access, bro. Let me
Before he
in.
died, Waku-san spent most of his time in here.
And when was he admitted?
2 years ago, with Alzheimer's.
Some kind of dementia, right?
Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease that leads to dementia, yes. In fact, it's the cause of almost 70% of all dementia cases.
So, they're one and the same, kinda? Anyway, do what you
Kind of
gotta
sounds
do,
like
Yagami.
HIV and AIDS. There's gonna be a cat somewhere. We gotta find that first. At least there should be. You'll definitely hear it meow in a second or two. I would think. Yeah, I hear it. Where the fuck is it? It's definitely not going to be inside the room. It's going to be outside somewhere. Like on the street or some shit. Sounds like it's to the right. Oh, there it is. Found it. Hey, we did it. Oh, we gotta investigate the bed.
Has anyone else slept here since Waku-san's death?
Nobody, no.
And Waku-san was missing from his room the morning of the incident, yes?
That's right.
So, he was murdered here, then carried out.
I can't say for sure, but it's likely.
Working on that assumption, how is his body carried outside? I should take a closer look. It's probably not that window, it's probably this window. Or maybe it was.
Hey.
Ah,
The window's sealed shut. There's no way Waku-san could have escaped through here. Suspicious. All the rooms have windows like this, right? Seems like people would notice if something was going on in here.
Well, we only have so many employees in this ward. The halls stay fairly busy, but it's mostly dementia patients moving between appointments.
I see. I wonder how the room looks from the hallway.
You got all you need from here, yeah?
I think so.
alright.
You can definitely see what's going on from out here. Shintani-sensei, can you lay on the bed for me?
I guess so. Care to join me, Terasawa-san? What do you got to lose?
Her dignity.
It was a joke.
So from this vantage point, you can't make out the person's face.
So,
Which is
is
honestly a
this the
key
colossal
detail if
waste
you
of
ask me.
time I knew it'd be?
Nope. I got something I'd only get from being here.
Does it matter? It's been days. Case is practically closed. Shinpei Okubo is guilty as hell.
Well, according to him, he's not.
Well, of course that's what he says. Consider the facts, though, man. You want to review the case?
Yeah, let's review the case, man. Let's just fucking do our fucking job. We're a fucking lawyer. This is what we get paid for. Let's fucking do it.
Sure. Let's go over what we know so far.
Whatever you want. All right, here we go. Our victim was the patient staying in this room. Koichi Waku, male, age 66. At 8:30 a.m. on the morning of the crime, the nurses noticed he was missing from his bed. Given Waku's degenerative state, they assumed he was wandering around the hospital somewhere. But after being unable to track him down, hospital staff filed a missing persons report.
Right.
You know what a dementia patient's like, though. Hard to imagine they'd make it outside on their own. The only conclusion then was that somebody must have taken him out of the hospital. After inspecting all the cars that came in and out of the center, they were left with one possible suspect. A laundryman by the name of Shinpei Okubo. It didn't take much prodding for Okubo to confess burying Waku's body out in the mountains. And lo and behold, 3 months after Waku disappeared, the cops found his body rotting away right where Okubo said it'd be. Cause of death was most likely suffocation, but they still don't know for sure. Any objections to this so far, Yagami-sensei?
Actually, yeah. You're forgetting something.
And what's that?
Okubo-kun insists he didn't kill anyone. All he admits to is dumping the body.
You can't say for sure that the guy who dumped the body actually committed the murder. Which is a fact, because if we're really going to talk here about possibilities and whatnot, there's always the possibility of it being organized by someone else. And Okubo simply being like a fall guy, right? He buried the body, so obviously he committed the murder. But if he's not actually admitting to the murder, that's fucking suspicious as hell. In my mind. Because eventually, if somebody, whether they did or didn't, like, confessions are so easy to get compared to somebody refusing to confess to something. It's far more likely somebody would confess even if they didn't fucking do it, is what I'm saying. It's super fucking suspicious that he won't confess to that, specifically. Almost like there's a reason. If I budge on that, I'd be admitting Okubo-kun did it before the trial even started.
Oh, sure. But come on, Yagami. Guy's got a history of assault, and it's on record. Roughed up his girlfriend. Accidentally broke her finger.
Right, but that was over 6 years ago. He was just a kid. Got drunk, made a huge mistake.
And what? It's okay for a kid to hit a woman?
Of course not. But that's not what he's on trial for.
True.
I don't condone what he did. But legally, committing one crime doesn't mean you're guilty of another.
Fine. But what about Okubo's shaky alibi? He said he left the center at 10 a.m. after grabbing the sheets from the general ward. Claimed Waku-san's corpse somehow got loaded into his truck. Who's gonna believe garbage like that?
If anyone should, it's his lawyers.
We're meeting with Okubo after this, right? You should just be honest with him. Tell him the case is unwinnable.
Are you two done here?
Yep. Can you show us the garage next? The one where Okubo-kun parked his truck. The service entrance, I think it was. That's the only other place we'll need to see today.
You know, I'm starting to feel less and less sad
We'll
that
need to take an
Shintani got
elevator down there. Follow me.
Motherfucker's a goddamn piece of work. What the hell is his problem, man? Dude couldn't care less if his client ends up going into the clink or not. Bro's guilty. He's already fucking guilty. Blah, blah, blah. Man, shut the fuck up, dude. It's your fucking job to defend the person. Like, even if they're guilty as sin, even if they've committed the absolute most heinous fucking, like, stomach-churning fucking thing in the fucking world, I would expect my lawyer to be both cold, but at least pretend to be on my side. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Give me the best defense I can get, at the very least.
Follow me.
Dude's got the attitude of a fucking teenager working at McDonald's, bro. Like, I don't get paid enough for this shit. You wanted extra pickles on your burger? Well, my bad. I'm 16. I'm not old enough to think about my fucking actions and the consequences of them. I just wanted money, bro. I can't read a fucking ticket. Bro's already guilty, bro. Like, I admit, some things you have to, like, learn as you go in the world and life. But motherfuckers don't even care to, man. They don't even fucking try.
Hey, Yagami, you're never gonna last if you keep taking cases like this. Criminal suits are a constant test of your conviction, your sense of justice. They don't even pay that well.
Careful who you say that around.
Look, just chill out, okay? Take it from me. I've been around the block way longer than you have.
So he's set in his ways and he's bragging about it. Fucking dick.
Looks like a regular old garage to me.
You'd make it out with no problem if you put a body into your truck down here. It's quiet.
It is.
Hey, Yagami, check this out. These are the carts they use to collect sheets and linens. Day of the crime, Okubo was all over the hospital with one of these things. Would have been simple for him to sneak a body in there and cart it right out.
Maybe so. Where was Okubo parked on the day of the incident?
Oh,
Oh, what, Shintani? You don't fucking know?
the truck was parked here, with the back facing the elevator. Here's a recreation of it.
I see.
DNA evidence from the victim was found in the flatbed of the truck. That's proof enough that the body was there. And when they confronted Okubo, he flat out admitted it.
So we gotta investigate the parking lot. And honestly, like, I'll admit, like, gathering all this evidence and everything,
There was evidence that the body was in Okubo's truck.
I would think he was pretty guilty too, myself. Like, if I heard all this shit on the news and all that. But life isn't always so black and white, cut and dry.
When was Waku-san last seen?
Just before 8 a.m. on the day of the crime.
Yeah, 7:50 to be precise. An ADDC scientist will be testifying to that. He claims he saw him nice and cozy in his bed.
I see. Can we talk to this witness?
I tried to get an appointment, but they shut me down. Said they don't want us interfering with their research anymore.
They're not willing to make an exception this once?
This isn't an issue you want to push, Yagami. Worst case scenario, you get charged with witness intimidation.
All right. Anyway, the victim was last seen at 7:50.
That's right. Breakfast is at 8 o'clock, so the patients who can walk on their own gather in the break room. But on the day of his disappearance, 8:30 came and went with no sign of Waku-san.
You thought you'd find him quickly. Didn't exactly turn out that way.
Right.
Got that, Yagami? Here, let's go over some more details.
Sure, let's hear what the great Shintani-sensei has to say.
What we know is, Waku was taken out of his room sometime between 7:50 when he was last seen, and 8:30 when everyone noticed he was gone. During that 40-minute span, somebody suffocated Waku and stuffed him into the laundry bin. Nobody suspected there was a body in the cart. And the only clear culprit was Okubo, the man in charge of the laundry. To further back this up, DNA evidence from Waku was found in Okubo's truck. Then when the police questioned Okubo, he confessed to burying the body in the mountains of Okutama. 3 months after the crime, Waku's corpse was finally found. With me? This thing's airtight, Yagami. I know you're getting into this, but come on. Just give it up already. You don't have a chance.
Even though Okubo says he's innocent, I promised him we'd do everything we could.
Not my problem. You shouldn't make promises you can't keep.
Fine, then I'll do it alone. You don't have to be involved.
Even if I'm not, the loss will hurt Genda-sensei's reputation.
I'm sorry, but our client says he's innocent. I can't back down from this.
Fine. I'll be in the lobby.
Respect to the man who commits to his sense of justice, and whose sense of justice would defend even the most minuscule of minority reports.
If you like, I could take you to see Waku-san's room again.
You don't mind? That would be great.
I like how she perked up for a second, watching him get all you know what I'm saying, courageous, and I can't back down on this. Here I am again. Don't really see anything out of the ordinary, though. I think we ended up inspiring her a little bit with our speech.
The window's sealed shut. There's no way Waku-san was here until the morning of the incident. I wonder how well you can see in here from...
Are you finished?
Not yet.
I just want to make absolutely sure.
Yeah, I've seen what I need. Anything else you can share?
Wait, does she have a secret? Is that why she has to come back up here?
How long will Okubo-san's sentence be?
Huh?
If he's found guilty, that is.
Probably 10 years, maybe more. It's hard to say for sure.
And what if he confesses? Would they shorten his sentence?
Well, at the very least, it'd make a better impression than insisting he didn't do it.
But you're still going to push an innocent plea? Even though Okubo-san is the one who'll suffer for it?
If he's really not guilty, he won't have to. I'll win. But to be perfectly honest, this is my first criminal case.
What?
Civil cases have been a mixed bag for me, too. I've actually lost more than I've won.
Is that so?
Apparently, a smart lawyer would never even consider an innocent plea in this case. Guess it's a good thing that I'm not so smart then, because I honestly believe I can win. Terasawa-san, were you close to Okubo-kun?
I spoke to him pretty often, yes. I would see him around the ward all the time.
And what did you think of him? Did he seem like the kind of guy who'd do something like this?
I'm sorry. The director told us not to say too much.
Wait! If you know anything that can help, just get in touch, okay? I'll do whatever it takes to set Okubo-kun free. But I can't do it alone. Just give it some thought, Terasawa-san.
The fact that it keeps coming back to the director said this, the director said that.
Just now.
It's fucking
Went
bizarre.
to the ADDC. Thought I should have a look at things with my own eyes.
And how did it go?
There's no chance you walk. You're practically a lost cause.
Hey,
Yagami-sensei, is that what you think?
it's like this, Okubo. You tell me you're innocent, and I'll fight to the end. I really have nothing to lose by helping you out.
It's just like I told you. Whoever did it is framing me.
Keep in mind, he did admit to burying the body. So there is like a few details that would need to line
On the
up.
day of the crime, you were in the general ward of the ADDC, yes? Starting at 8 a.m., you went around to each room and gathered the linens.
Yes. Nobody would dispute that.
And after that, you covered Wakusan's nose and mouth, suffocated him, and then carted him out in the laundry bin.
That's not true. Wakusan wasn't there when I went into his room. I didn't see him at all that day. You have to believe me.
And I do. So when you went down to leave the center at 10 a.m. after gathering the linens, you realized there was a body hidden in the truck.
Yes. That's what happened.
Then, after debating whether or not to report the body, you chose to hide it in the mountains.
That's going to be a huge hurdle to climb in the trial.
I had a criminal assault on my record. I knew the police would have suspected me if I went to them.
Aren't you forgetting the bad blood you had with Wakusan?
Huh?
Bad blood with an old man?
What are you talking about?
3 days before the murder, Wakusan claimed Okubo-kun here punched him and stole his wallet. They told me all about it at the center.
When did you even ask?
While you were busy chatting up Terasawa-chan. Even if I bitch about it, I'm still damn good at my job.
Well, Okubo-kun, did you take his wallet, or...?
Not quite. They call it delusion of theft. It's a symptom of dementia. You think something's been stolen from you, then blame the first person you see. Not the easiest thing to deal with, right? Someone accuses you of theft for no reason? Must have been a shock. So when Wakusan tried to hit you, you just about hit him back.
But I didn't hit him.
No. You murdered him.
I wouldn't kill a man over something like that.
Ah, I wish I could believe you, pal. Come on, Okubo-kun. You got a record of violence.
It wasn't me. I swear. Somebody set me up. Please, you have to believe me. Whoever did this is laughing at all of us right now.
Calm down.
Yagami-sensei, do you believe me?
I do.
Okay. Then next time, come alone.
Fine. I can take a hint. You and Yagami-sensei can cuddle up all you want.
Hey, you know that nurse, Terasawa-san? Cute girl.
Oh shit.
Sounded like she was worried about you. Bet you'd have a chance with her once you get out of here.
I don't know. If you'll excuse me.
You gotta wonder what the hell is going through Okubo's mind. Like what kind of stuff he's really got coursing through his brain.
So Shintani just left you hanging, huh? He's gotta learn some damn patience.
Maybe so. But this is my case now. I can handle it myself.
Huh. Okay.
I feel like we're Loki and the TVA on this one. Look at this fucking color palette. What the fuck, man?
Yagami-san.
Hmm?
Have you seen Mafia lately?
Where's this coming from?
She's just not that great with men. I suggest you be more assertive.
Right. Okay.
You mean that friend of yours, Saori-kun? She's got Shintani all riled up. Said he'd have been nicer to you if he knew you had friends who looked like her. Jackass.
Hey, nothing's official yet, guys. Regardless, keep it on the down low, okay?
Yet? That word says more than you think.
Fucking grubby little drama-seeking... Need to get out of my business, motherfuckers.
I'll keep my lips sealed.
Mafia-kun's a prosecutor, right? Isn't it kind of taboo for her to date a defense attorney?
Can we not do this?
Either way, guess the Okubo case comes first. Pleading innocent, yeah?
That's the plan.
What is your plan here? This isn't gonna be an easy win.
Well, I'm working on that. There's one piece of evidence that still bothers me.
Yeah? And what's that?
What should I focus on if I want to prove Okubo innocent? So this is the difficult one. I would say it's got to be from the hallway, right?
Take a look at this. It's the hospital room the victim was staying in. This is the last place Waku-san was seen before he disappeared. At the time, the witness would have seen Waku-san from this angle through the window in the door, but the cabinet here would have been blocking his face.
Uh-huh.
In other words, there's room to argue that the witness never actually saw Waku-san to begin with. It might have just looked like there was somebody in there. Or maybe the killer set it up to look that way.
And how would that impact the trial?
Well, the premise that the victim was still alive at 8 o'clock would no longer be on the table. Meaning, the crime could have occurred during a much wider time range. With that in mind, we could claim there's no proof that Okubo took Waku-san out of the room.
Right. Not bad.
What the hell's your problem?
Was that Shintani?
I think so.
The hell?
Here.
That bastard. Oh, he's eavesdropping on you.
Shintani took a nut shot. Oh god.
I tried to stop him, but he pulled a stun gun on me.
Oh, I thought he got kicked in the balls.
Hey,
That's a female.
wait up!
Like the fucking superhero we are, he just jumped straight down from the second floor. Wow, even back in his lawyer days, fucking Yagami's all like chasing people down and shit.
You won't get away. Hold up.
How you letting a girl get away from you so fast? I hit the wrong fucking button, you bastard. It's like my one mistake this entire fucking game. Oh my god. Not like this. Thought it was gonna be triangle.
A woman?
Help! Someone help me!
Aren't you Terasawa-san?
Let me go!
We got a groper out here? Scum of the earth! Not on my watch, you son of a bitch!
Uh-huh. Okay, I would expect to, like, actually hit somebody. What a fucking stun gun, really? Okay, bro. Why are you grabbing the wrong fucking dude? This fucking Sega-ass video game. Definitely wanted to get the guy with the stun gun first. Get the fuck out of here. Give you no fucking time to do anything.
Can all lawyers fight like that?
I'd be pissed off after that stunt she pulled, too.
Did you really need to run away like that? I assume you came to see me.
There was something I wanted to talk to you about, yes. But I wasn't sure if I should. Then that pig-headed friend of yours started shouting, so I just lost it.
Okay, but did you have to tase him? Not that he didn't have it coming. Anyway, I'm listening if you want to talk. No matter what it is, I'll keep your secret. Anything you tell me will fall under client attorney privilege.
Well, you know the witness who last saw Waku-san? Said he saw him sleeping in his bed.
Uh-huh.
Well, that witness is a man by the name of Shono-san. He's one of the scientists at the ADDC. Not only that, but he's the director's right-hand man, too.
And this is him?
Pretty much your run-of-the-mill researcher, but that's also the Hoshino-kun lookalike that we saw.
Yes. He's a very dedicated doctor, so the nurses have a lot of faith in him. But something felt off when I heard what he had to say about the incident.
And what's that?
I guess I'm just skeptical as to whether or not he actually saw Waku-san. I don't think he's intentionally deceiving us, but he may be mistaken somehow. And if I had to guess, I'd say the other nurses feel the same.
Still, why hasn't anyone mentioned this until now?
How could we? Nurses talking about a doctor behind his back? That's not something a nurse could do without consequences. And if it came to a courtroom testimony...
None of you would testify?
Maybe the other nurses wouldn't, but I would. I never really fit in over there anyway. Besides...
Yeah?
I think Okubo-san is innocent.
Oh, really? Sounds like I've finally got an ally on my team.
I'm currently employed as a researcher at the Advanced Drug Development Center. Part of our research consists of clinical tests we perform on patients in the general ward of the center. On the day of the crime, I was making my usual rounds through the ward.
He read this shit off of a script and practiced it.
Around 7:50?
You're sure?
Yes. The patients eat breakfast at precisely 8 o'clock. I always head to the break room myself, right around then, too.
This break room, to be precise?
That's correct. Our more mobile patients walk there for breakfast instead of eating in their own rooms. Then, while the nurses help the patients eat, I ask about how they feel and how the medicine is treating them.
And on the day of Wakusan's disappearance, you passed by his room before going to the break room?
Yes.
And in that room, you saw Wakusan lying on the bed?
Yes.
Can you describe the situation to us as you remember it?
The door has a window, so you can see into the room from the hallway.
And this is the room you're referring to, yes?
That's correct. From where I was standing in the hallway, I could see Waku-san lying in bed. He was asleep, with a blanket covering most of his body.
And what time was that?
Around 7:50.
No further questions.
No further hairline either. Holy shit. Baldy.
Yagami-sensei, why did you call her to the stand?
She actually asked to testify. Is that a problem?
Not really, no.
Here's my chance for a comeback.
Terasawa-san, you were present for Shono-san's testimony just now, yes?
Yes.
And what is your opinion on that testimony?
For a scientist, I felt his wording was rather imprecise. And as a medical professional, I felt his actions were negligent.
Could I ask you to be a little more specific?
Our witness, Shono-san, claims he saw Waku-san sleeping in his bed during his morning rounds. However, there's no way he could have known that just by looking in from the hallway.
I have evidence supporting Terasawa-san's testimony. Please look at this. It's a photograph of the victim's room as viewed from the hallway. In other words, this is what Shono-san would have seen when he checked in on Waku-san.
And this evidence points to this fact.
Shono-san was lying when he said he saw Waku-san in the bed.
Excuse me?
What he saw from the door was likely nothing more than a bulge of sheets. He couldn't have been able to identify it specifically as Waku-san. So to claim as much in his testimony seems like quite an exaggeration, don't you think?
But common sense would dictate otherwise, would it not? Who would be in the bed other than Waku-san?
The staff nurses are trained to always enter a room when checking in on a patient. In Waku-san's case, it's impossible to tell anything just by looking in from the hallway. There was actually one time a while back where we thought he was under the covers, only to find Waku-san eating in the break room a second later. And upon re-examining the room, we realized that we had mistaken a bunched-up pillow for Waku-san.
The witness makes an important distinction. The prosecution asserts that Shono-san's testimony is clear, that the victim was taken out of his room at some point between 7:50 and 8:30 in the morning. They claim that because of this time frame, the defendant must have smuggled Waku-san's body out in his laundry bin.
That's why Okubo-kun was assumed to be the only person who could have killed Waku-san.
But if Shono-san's testimony is invalid, as the defense asserts, we have to consider the possibility that Waku-san was taken in the middle of the night when nobody else was around. After which, the killer could have waited until the morning to plant the body in the defendant's truck. In other words, the defense establishes that there is reasonable doubt that Okubo-san is the killer, rendering the prosecution's central argument unsound. Your Honor, taking this new testimony into account, I'd like to call Shono-san back to the stand for cross-examination.
Ooh, cross-examination. That's like one of my favorite parts of any, like, legal lawyer shit.
Yes?
Let's see how Shono responds with that evidence and Terasawa-san's testimony out in the open.
I'll get right to the point. On the day of the crime, what did you see when you looked into Waku-san's room?
I saw Waku-san asleep in his bed, I think.
And did you get a clear look at his face?
I don't remember.
So it's possible that it could have been someone other than Waku-san in that bed. Or maybe even a pillow that you mistook to be Waku-san's body. Isn't that right?
Objection! The defense is leading the witness.
Sustained. Please rephrase the question.
Shono-san, can you say without a doubt that Waku-san was in that bed when you checked on him?
I don't think I can, no.
Oh, ha 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 ha.
Then the
Suck it.
defense rests. But I do have a quick remark for the prosecution.
Huh?
Prosecution's argument is falling apart. Now to go in for the kill.
The charges against my client stem from your assertion that he's the only possible suspect, assuming the crime took place within the stated time frame. However, the defense has proven without a doubt that Shono-san's testimony is unreliable, establishing reasonable doubt for my client. I would suggest then that you withdraw the charges against my client. With such inconclusive evidence, you'll only be wasting the court's precious time.
The prosecution does not consider the witness's testimony inconclusive. His memory of the incident may be fuzzy, yes, but that doesn't change that he saw the victim.
So, your whole case is based on a fuzzy memory? This promising young man's future is at stake, and you're willing to throw that away on unreliable testimony?
Dr. Shono is a bright and diligent researcher. After watching his own grandmother develop dementia, he vowed to create a drug that could cure the disease. After paying his own way through medical school, he went on to become the head researcher at the ADDC. Day after day, Dr. Shono visits his sick patients out of the kindness of his heart, leading to his valiant testimony here today. If you want to know whether I trust this man, then my answer is a resounding yes.
In other words, because he's such a great researcher, his testimony is infallible. His own admission that he's not sure is somehow overlooked? Is that the sum of it? Because from here, it sounds like you're putting your faith in Shono-san's title, not his testimony today.
The prosecution is not as easily swayed as you think. And you want to talk reputation? What of your client's history of domestic abuse?
Uh-oh, he's going to bring up Okubo's record, that one single incident from 6 years ago. Holy shit. I love the expectation that people have to be fucking perfect.
6 years ago, the defendant broke his girlfriend's finger. The poor girl is still suffering from the effects. And the cause? A minor, drunken disagreement. Now, fast forward to what occurred a few days prior to the crime. Waku-san, suspecting the defendant of stealing his wallet, lashed out and punched the defendant in the face. Given the clearly violent nature of Okubo-san here, that alone would be motivation enough to murder the poor old...
Oh shit, Terasawa. She just fucking stood up. She looks pissed. Holy shit.
Please remain seated while court is in session.
I mean, to be fair though, dude had dementia. He don't know what the fuck he thought.
Terasawa-san?
Okubo-san is not a violent person. And he hasn't even had a drink in over 6 years. Not a single drop since the incident.
My court will not stand for this commotion.
He didn't blame Waku-san at all. He knew that the outburst was just caused by his dementia. That it was all the sickness's fault. So there was no reason for him to resort to murder.
Terasawa-san, please.
Okubo-san really is an incredible, caring person.
Please leave this courtroom at once.
You're right that he may be hard to approach, but he's a kind soul, and he always keeps his promises. Okubo-san's not the only person in this courtroom who would be affected by a guilty verdict, either.
As a matter of fact, it would break my heart. And even through it all, he wanted me to keep this a secret. Not to tell anyone, not even his lawyer, that we were dating.
Color me shocked. Holy shit.
He knew he could have ended up in prison. Making sure I was safe was the only thing in the world he cared about. That's just who he is. But when the prosecution has already decided he's a criminal, how could he possibly be given a fair trial?
Her little
Damn.
outburst wasn't technically admissible, but as the trial dragged on, it hung over the jury like a stone. And in the end, Shinpei Okubo was found not guilty. But only a month after his release, everything changed. The same girl who had so bravely proclaimed Okubo's innocence died by the man's own hand.
I'm still suspicious about that myself. We don't know to what level this organized shit really goes.
Hi.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing, Vice Minister.
But...
I haven't seen you in about 3 years, Kido-san. I see you're still the director.
You look familiar, but I can't quite place the name. I seem to recall you looking sharper.
I'm a detective based in Kamurocho now. The name's Yagami.
Ah, I remember now. You're the reason Terasawa-kun's no longer with us. Remember, Shono?
Fucking dick.
Okubo-san was unstoppable. If only my testimony had been better.
Shono-san, right?
Does it matter? What brings you here anyway?
I'm investigating a murder, and I'll need your cooperation with it. Just like old times.
Yes, I see. Yes. Thank you. It does seem we received a phone call from this Shintani-san you speak of.
Do you know who he was calling?
Dr. Shono.
The same Shono-san you were just with?
Why would Shintani call Shono?
Yes. However, it's unclear as to what the point of the call was meant to be. Shono was away from his desk at the time, you see, and Shintani-san didn't leave a message.
You have no idea what he wanted to talk about?
None. Shono says he doesn't know a Shintani-san, and sees no reason why he would be calling.
Oh, really?
Look, Shono and I co-authored the research paper on AD9. We're quite well known, as it turns out. Sometimes, complete strangers pretend to be close friends or relatives in order to contact us. Perhaps Shintani-san fell into that category.
Have you heard of the mole murders taking place in Kamurocho, Dr. Kido? 3 Yakuza, each one with their eyes gouged out. It's a grisly business. Shintani was killed in the same way.
I've seen the news.
Can you think of anything tying the ADDC to those murders?
Huh? Look, just what are you implying? Look, I believe we're done here. There's nothing I can help you with.
Please stop! You can't!
The fuck?
Who are you?
Detective Kuroiwa, Kamuro Police, Organized Crime. One of your guests here has information related to the case I'm currently investigating. That would be you, Yagami.
Hmm?
Holy shit.
I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
The
Is that
fuck?
so?
Go fucking figure.
girl's latest victim was the lawyer, Shintani. The last call he made brings the case that ruined Yagami 3 years ago back to the surface. A patient was taken from a hospital and found buried in the mountains. Yagami defended the suspect, Shinpei Okubo, and got an acquittal. But 1 month later, he murdered his girlfriend Emi Terasawa with a kitchen knife and burned the remains.
Well, this shit just took an unfortunate turn. Now I'm the suspect. Well, I guess not a suspect,
I'd like to
but...
speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
Is that so?
I'm Hoshino, an attorney at Genda Law Office. Officer, is this interview voluntary, or...?
It is.
It's your call, Yagami-san.
I think I'll pass.
Excuse me?
You have your answer, sir. You can go now.
You can make this easier if you come now. Next time, it won't be voluntary.
Your empty threats don't mean much to a lawyer.
Can you take this elsewhere? I really must be...
Too bad he's not a lawyer anymore, then. Your friend's nothing now. Just come along quietly. I'll come back with a warrant if I have to.
I'd like to see you try. Why do you suspect me anyway? I bet you don't even have a reason.
I can come up with a few good ones.
Enough! Get the hell out of my office.
You'll regret this, Yagami.
Kuroiwa-san.
Shaking in our boots.
You two, out.
Before we go, can we speak to Shono-san for a sec? We need to know why Shintani called him.
Listen, I already told you he doesn't know. Get it through your skull. Now, please leave.
No problem. We'll let you get back to work.
Tight-lipped ass ADDC.
This is really getting out of hand, don't you think? I can't believe that detective thinks you're a material witness.
Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about. But what I'm more interested in is how he even knew where to find me.
That's a good point. How would the police know we were here?
Beats me. For now, let's focus on Shono, though. It would be a waste coming here and not talking to him.
Agreed. Let's see if the receptionist can help us.
That is a little suspicious that the police knew to come here. You would think somebody from this place possibly called them and tipped them off or some shit. Fuck your damn chairs. Just looking around for items again. Get out of my way, bro. What are you doing, bro?
Can I
There's
help
that
you?
same receptionist. Let's
Actually,
go.
I've already been here. I was just with Director Kido, remember?
Oh, of course. Did you forget something, sir?
Well, not exactly. I'd actually like to speak to Shono-san, the 89 researcher. Where would I be able to find him?
Let me see. That should be the research wing. I believe he's in the protein abnormalities lab.
Probably need a gold keycard to get in there, huh?
That's correct, sir. I should be able to lend you one with the director's approval, though. Just give me a moment to ask. Could you tell me your name, sir?
Actually, never mind. Kido-san seemed pretty busy earlier. I'll try back later.
Are you sure, sir?
Good call. There's no chance Kido-san would let us in.
At least now we know where Shono is.
The research wing.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a map around here somewhere.
Let's do some sleuthing.
Suspicious. The service entrance parking lot. All the delivery people come in and out through here. This is where Okubo's truck was parked 3 years ago. Hey. This leads to the research wing.
The receptionist said he would be in the protein abnormalities lab, right? Huh. Well, I guess that's not on this map.
Uh-huh. What the? This goes over to the hospital. I think Waku-san was up on the 4th floor. Hey. Director Kito's office. We were just in there.
Okay, well, I see like 2 ways to get there, but I don't know. Oh.
Suspicious. Some kind of security gate, huh? The research wing must be just past there. Suspicious. This is where we are now, the ADDC lobby.
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am?
The hell?
This is one of Shono-san's researchers. She was just about to return to the lab.
Oh?
My name's Hashimoto. I can show you into Dr. Shono's lab if you'd like.
Oh, shit.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Great. We'll take you up on that.
Wonderful. Hashimoto-san just happened to be passing through.
Thank you.
Right this way.
Fuck you, Keto. You can't stop us. Oh,
I really
shit.
appreciate this, Hashimoto-san. I'm Yagami.
And I'm Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office. Thank you for doing this.
Oh, don't mention it. I'm glad to help a guest of Director Kito's. This place is so massive, you practically need a tour guide to get around. I hope you're okay with walking.
So, Hashimoto-san, what kind of work do you yourself do here?
I'm part of the team developing 89. Dr. Shono is the head of that team, but I'm pretty new around here.
Speaking of, what exactly does AD9 stand for?
Well, the AD comes from the name of the center. The Advanced Drug Development Center, ADDC. And it's the 9th drug our department's developed.
Oh, that was surprisingly easy.
Kinda on the nose. Look at us getting that gold key access finally. It's only been 3 years.
It'll be the first dementia-curing drug on the market, right? Seems like it's really getting fast-tracked because of that. But there's a lot riding on this one, right? It could finally cure Alzheimer's disease.
That's right. Do you know how many dementia patients there are in Japan alone?
A couple 100,000 at least. Maybe even in the millions?
Right. As of 2012, there were 4.62 million.
That many?
By 2025, that number will increase to at least 7 million. Potentially up to 13 million, including at-risk patients. That's 1 in every 9 people.
Yikes.
However, as a nation, we're already at capacity in caring for these patients. In many cases, people over 60 are stuck looking after their dementia-struck parents in their own homes. Worldwide, it's estimated there will be 135 million patients by the year 2050. It's staggering. In other words, AD9 could save the world. This could be a real miracle.
I gotta say, this is making me feel kinda bad about how we treated Kito-san back there.
Director Kito will go down in history if we achieve this.
A lot's changed in 3 years. Bastard's really made a name for himself.
Be nice.
He is kind of a bastard, though.
Dr. Shono is right over there. Well, if you'll excuse me.
Time to swoop in, pincer attack. You've got nowhere left to run, Shono.
Shono-san.
Yagami-san? But, how did you get in here?
Hey, calm down. I just want to talk.
I can't do that. Kido-san doesn't know you're here. Does he?
Is there a problem?
Ichinose-san.
I've never heard you raise your voice, Shono-san.
Aren't you the guy from the lobby?
My name is Ichinose. I'm here from the Ministry of Health, offering political support to AD9's development.
Ooh, Vice Minister of Health.
Kido-san called you Vice Minister.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Pretty lofty for a Vice Minister. You can boss scientists around, but I'm not biting.
So I see.
Shono-san, please. I just need a few minutes to talk. We'll leave right after we're done, promise.
I already told you I can't. Not without Kido-san here.
I need you to tell me, why did Shintani call you?
Shintani? I've never heard that name in my life.
This is important, Shono. You have to have some idea.
Please, I don't. Now get out of here. I'm calling Director Kido.
Do what you want. Just let me ask you one thing first.
Oh damn, these are some options here.
After Shintani was murdered, the killer gouged out both of his eyes. 3 other near-identical murders have taken place in Kamurocho recently. Are you aware of that, Shono-san?
Of course I am. It's all over the news.
And you still have no idea why Shintani called you? Nothing at all?
No, I don't. Now please let me get back to work.
What the? What are you doing here?
Kido-san.
I believe I told you to leave. What about that didn't you understand?
I wanted to ask about Shintani's call.
About which I already said Shono doesn't know anything.
And I needed to hear that from him, not you.
Enough. Call security.
We were just leaving. Come on, Hoshino-kun.
I'll be filing a complaint with the Bar Association, under the Minister's name.
The Minister of Health?
That's right. Minister Kazami expects great things from AD9, and he won't tolerate distractions from your ilk.
Fucking corrupt-ass motherfuckers. Got these murders going on, and they're all like, but our research...
I feel like we came up empty-handed. Why would Shintani-sensei have called Shono-san? Yagami-san?
That wasn't the first time I've heard about Minister Kazami.
Huh?
When was it, though? Who was talking to me about the Ministry of Health?
Feel like it was when I was talking to Ayabe.
It must have been Ayabe, when we were drinking over at Tender. I definitely remember him mentioning Minister Kazami. We were talking about how the Kyorei clan ended up in Kamurocho. Apparently, they're being used as muscle for a construction company called the Kajihira Group. A while back, Chairman Kajihira himself was going around, laying the political groundwork for a Tokyo revamp project. And one of the people he met with was Naohisa Kazami from the Ministry of Health.
Huh.
You'd think he'd go to the Ministry of Land, though. His project has nothing to do with health. What would he gain from meeting Kazami?
That's true. Do you think it has to do with our case somehow?
Minister Kazami's name won't stop coming up. Is that just a coincidence, or something more?
I don't know. Depends on what the two of them were talking about.
In that case, maybe our Kajihira expert can help us out with that.
Who?
Sugiura-san. He
Oh
used to work for
shit.
them, remember?
Sugu.
Oh yeah.
That dude. Sugiura.
So, you want to know how Kajihira and Kazumi are connected?
Yeah. Any way you can find that out?
Not really sure, but I'll give it a shot.
Thanks.
You're still at the ADDC, yeah? Just give me some time. I'll call you if I find anything.
This shit is getting so intense and convoluted. Ministry of Health, construction groups, gang members, what the fuck?
Yagami-san. I'm gonna head back to the office. I just got an email from Saori-san. Apparently, a journalist named Hattori barged into the office. Says he wants to interview you.
Me?
It sounds like he's looking into Shintani-sensei's murder, too. Anyway, I'll go ahead and drive him off.
You'll be Genda-sensei's ace attorney before you know it.
Nah, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Honestly.
Why?
Too much responsibility for a guy my age, you know? I think I make a much better sidekick for now.
Okay. But when that gets old?
I don't know that it will. Being a professional sidekick for the rest of my life sounds okay to me. I'll see you later.
Set that bar low. Smart man. Guess I'm on standby till... Oh, it's Sugiura. Gets in touch with me. Okay, we can finally go meet our fucking date that we set up ages ago. Excuse me, but do you have a minute?
Hmm?
What is it? Let me introduce myself. My name is Shin Fujimori. Have you ever thought about investing, sir? I think this is that GoFundMe shit that I've been waiting for. Honestly, I think you're better off talking about that sort of thing with someone who actually has money. Bro, we are a millionaire. Well, I say investment, but nowadays anyone can do it as long as they have a smartphone. You can invest on your phone. Of course. Ever heard of crowdfunding? It's where you gather online donations from all over the world. It's become a big trend in the past few years. Wow. And to streamline this process, we developed an app called Quickstarter. You can invest however much money you want, to whomever you wish, whenever you like, all from the comfort of your phone. Well, it sounds easy enough, but the hard part, you know, is actually having money. Indeed. That's why millions of people make micro-investments with Quickstarter. Only a small donation is needed. And even small donations make a big difference. They all add up to help a campaign reach various milestones. Finally, once a campaign meets its goal, everyone who invested gains priority benefits. Priority benefits? Can you give me an example? Let's see. For starters, you can get special products shipped to you, or you'll gain access to brand new facilities. That actually sounds pretty neat. Doesn't it? I'll tell you this much. I once started up a company of my own, but I had a hard time raising the necessary funds. And wouldn't you know it, I got everything I needed from a crowdfunding platform I signed up with overseas. That's why I created this app, to help other entrepreneurs worldwide.
Huh?
Wow, so you're the president of a company? Oh, it's quite small, so it's not really a big deal. Anyway, the point of my story is, please try using Quickstarter for yourself sometime.
Yep.
Okay, I'll at least install it for the time being. Please do, and by all means, let me know how it goes. I like how some random dude wanted to stop us to tell us about this. But let's check it out, because there's some good shit here. Cipher secrets. Then we got the QR code finder, which is honestly something that I'm going to have to get into. It's really good to get drone parts from here. You can get the best kind of darts as well. You can get a shogi set. I think I can actually go ahead and do all of these. Most of them are pretty cheap, so it's not too bad. Oh, never mind. I lied to myself. We'll get these bottom two, and then I'll stop spending so much money. Alright, let me actually take a look at my skills as well. Alright, we got enough that I can get what I want. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these skills. If I ever do extracts, it would be pretty useful. What's she doing out here? Hello there, Tomioka-san. Nice weather today? Ah, perfect timing, Yagami-kun. Why? What's going on? Well, I managed to lose the keys to the building's roller shutter, and now I can't get inside. Seriously? That's unfortunate. It is. I'm really not sure what to do. Well, you'll have to get it open somehow. It doesn't take a detective to figure that out. Now, will you help me get this lock open? I'm sure you can do it. It'll be just like a crime drama. All you need is a knife and a roll of duct tape. I doubt that's actually that simple. And what show are you referencing anyway? It doesn't matter. Now, can't you at least try something? Well, I suppose. I didn't know Tomioka-san could be so demanding. I'd better get this open and quick. She turned into a ghost for a second?
Nice.
Alright, it's open. I knew you could do it. Thanks a bunch, Yagami-kun. Sure, no problem. Well then, I'll be off now. Aren't you forgetting something? Cough, cough. Something along the lines of 3 months' rent? Holy shit. You know, the one thing I should... Would you mind waiting a little longer? Good grief. I'm not running a youth hostel here. Did you know buildings actually cost money to maintain? Amazing, I know. Actually, that gives me an idea. Should I be afraid to ask? You're an able-bodied young man, and you seem to be good at opening locks. Why don't I introduce you to a locksmith I know? What for? I was thinking you could take a part-time job there. You know, to earn some extra money, like the kind you owe me. Aw, do I have to? You sure do. In fact, I'm calling him right now. Gotta strike while the iron's hot. Jesus Christ, it's like a fucking mother trying to get her son a job. Hey, hold the phone. Hello, Koizuka-kun? Sorry for the sudden call. You see, there's this tenant who lives in my building. Oh, jeez. Look at this guy. Holy fuck, he's professional. Tomioka-san, what a pleasure it is to see you. Is he the one you told me about? Yep, this here's Yagami-kun. Who's that, Tomioka-san? You're looking at Toshiro Koizuka, one of the finest locksmiths in Kamurocho, but I just call him Koizuka-kun. Good to meet you, Yagami-san. The pleasure's all mine. Now then, Yagami-kun, work hard to earn your keep. And regarding the details of our arrangement, just ask Koizuka-kun. Hope he doesn't work you to the bone. She's just gonna start away and disappear again? Seriously, Tomioka-san? I know I'm a failure when it comes to paying rent, but... I guess that's why this happened. Mind if I start explaining how things work around here?
Yep.
Not at all. Whenever we get a job request, I'll pass it on to you. Then you'll head over to the client's place and open the lock in question. That's all there is to it. You can open locks, right? Yeah. Good. I'm in my shop most hours, so come by when you're ready to get to work. Where's the shop of yours? It's on the north side of Senryo Avenue. You can look it up on the map. I'm now a ghost. Holy shit.
Yep.
Got it. I'll head over there in a moment. The moment I'm free. Good. I'll be waiting for you. This is actually a good way to get some extra side jobs and make some extra money. So I'm working for Koizuka the locksmith now. That's a thing. Guess I'll head over there whenever I have some time. I actually came over here for multiple reasons. So we got red pyroxene, we got blue pyroxene, we got the Mind Over Matter book. That's how you boost the X gauge. Fuck yeah. High roller, fuck yeah, dude. I really wanted to get the darts, though, to be real. Alright, let's take a look at some of the skills that we've unlocked. So I thought this might have been good for poker, but it's really good for dice and cube, which is totally fine. And then so we can find QR codes hanging around as well. Boosting the X gauge is also going to be a good skill to have. Alright, let's go on our date then. Take her to play some darts, so I can try out my new Premier darts. Since I have bottomless stomach now, hold up, man. I can't eat here. Thought I could. It's this place upstairs. Duh. Hey, welcome back, Yagami-san. Miharu-chan, how are you? Same as always. I'll show you to your seat now. So, have you found your special someone? Well, no, I haven't really met anyone new. Oh, wait. There is this other part-time worker named Norimoto-kun that may be kinda interesting. Nice. Get in there, Norimoto-kun. A fellow part-timer, you say? Yep. I didn't have much of an impression of him at first, but as we started talking, he actually seemed pretty cool. Well, isn't that a nice coincidence? Mr. Wright has been here all along. I wouldn't say that just yet, but it sure would be nice. Hehe. Thanks for the meal. See you again. Thank you for coming, Yagami-san. Thank you. Come again. Alright, now time to buy out their entire fucking menu.
Good stuff. Back to it.
Bottomless stomach is gonna make it a lot easier to complete places that serve food. I'm not gonna go around and do that quite yet. But as you can see, I'm getting all of the Kamarogo completions for it. Sana-chan has been waiting for days at this point. Hey! Sorry to keep you waiting, she says as I kept her waiting. No worries, I just got here too. Yeah. Should I give her a present right now? Absolutely, that's why we bought it. Hope she likes it.
Seriously? Yeah!
Let's fucking go.
What sounds fun?
Where should we go, man? Let's go play darts.
Okay. Okay.
Just fucking do it. I wonder how I get the best starts. I think that's another quick start that we gotta wait for. So I've never played these other games.
Ooh, I've got this in the bag.
I'm not gonna hold back.
I really don't know how to play this at all. Does not want to go in the center, what the fuck?
Nice.
Oh, please. Really? Oh, please. Huh?
My turn then.
I'm assuming we're just gonna want to go for bullseyes anyway.
Nice.
It's so hard to keep it like on the center. Triple double bull is fucking crazy. 3 in the black, let's go.
Really? Ah. Really?
Okay.
Okay. Something about overkill. Where's the 20 at? Says a 10 right there. Wait a minute, maybe just like a regular bull? I really don't know how to fucking play this shit. Wait a minute.
Really?
Okay, I kinda see what's going on here.
My turn then.
We're looking for specific stuff. Let's try to get this triple 20. Fuck. Okay, why is it like jittery like that? Is my controller just fucking shit?
Oh, dang! Woo! Oh, please. Nice! Really?
Oh.
So I'm definitely starting to understand a little bit more about how I'm supposed to play. gotta hit specific numbers, and you want to hit the quote-unquote bullseye of it. Where's 19 at? It's down here.
Nice.
18. Shout out to you if you recognize the song playing in the background. It's a fucking meme. I fucked up.
Amazing.
Still better than her, I guess. Because we got 4 bullseyes, then we got a spare. I guess it would be 4 strikes and a spare, whatever.
Oh, please. Really?
Lame. Sorry.
Still
Not the
one.
results I wanted.
She got close. And I got a bunch of fucking awards and shit. Aw, you totally destroyed me. You're way too strong, Takayuki-san. Heh. If you want to win against me, you're gonna need a lot more practice.
Oh, jeez.
Just you wait till the next time. Victory will be mine. I doubt it. Thanks for coming out with me, Takayuki-san. I had a really great time. My pleasure, same here. Well, I'll be seeing you later then. Call me anytime. Thanks, Sana-chan. Whenever I go out with you, it's like I can finally clear my head. Damn, going out on dates fills up my X gauge, I think. Alright, we got some side cases opening up as well. The fuck is going on here? Alright, I guess I'll also go around places as I'm passing by them. So we get some shells from this person. Just make sure I order everything I possibly can.
Back to it.
Easy way to get some SP as well.
This again.
I get so fucking sick of, like, every time I go to use crane style, I do one fucking attack. And I get fucking hit immediately, but if I'm in tiger style, I can do as many attacks as I want. It's so fucking biased, man. It's so fucking weird. Like, I literally do one attack in crane style and I immediately get hit and punished. Even though crane style is supposed to be something that you use against multiple enemies. But if I switch to tiger style, I can do as many attacks as I want basically and not even remotely get hit at all by anybody. It's so fucking just weird, man. Like, why would you punish people for using crane style, like, at all? Makes no fucking sense.
Not a wise choice.
I hit the wrong fucking button, whatever.
And stay down.
We handled that shit quick, so it's fine. Kaito, what? Hey, there's Kaito-san. Looks like he's with someone he knows. Hey, Kaito-san. This a friend of yours?
Tak.
Oh, hey, Tak. This is Adachi. He and I go all the way back to middle school. Adachi, this is Tak Yagami, the guy I've been telling you about. Oh, the man himself. Kaito never shuts up about you. I'm Hayato Adachi. Adachi Estate president and director? I take it you own the company? Yeah, but it's still pretty small. We hadn't talked in years, but we ended up randomly crossing paths the other day. Now I've got a new drinking buddy. I'd meant to introduce you earlier, but, you know. No problem. In fact, we were about to go grab a beer together. Want to tag along, Talk? The more the merrier, I say.
Huh?
Right now? This is all so sudden. Come on, jackass. We're going to Tender. Always at Tender. Adachi here was one of the smartest kids in school, you know? Even back then. So, you were an honor student, huh? Nah, he's blowing it out of proportion. I tested well, but I was also a little punk, always picking fights. The teachers hated me. Haha, and that's the story of how we started getting along. Adachi and I were always teaming up to kick some neighborhood's wannabe gang's asses. He was the brain, I was the brawn. We were a hell of a tag team, right? Yeah, scary alone, unstoppable together. When you and I hit the streets together, it was bad news.
Kaito!
To this day, I don't think I've ever met a guy I'd rather have on my team than Kaito-san. Ha, it's nice to be appreciated, but no need to lay it on that thick. Aw, it's fine. Besides, you got a new partner now.
Hmm?
You mean me? Ha, Talk? My partner? We're a pretty good team, but partners? What do you think, Talk? I don't know. I always thought of you as a colleague, but I guess partner works too. Yagami-san, I hate to ask this out of the blue, but do you think I could borrow Kaito for a bit? Oh, some kind of job thing? Exactly. I was going to visit you at your office to ask this, but... Nah, here's fine. But what does a real estate firm need a lug like Kaito around for? About that. I need a bodyguard. Oh.
Yo.
What's all this about, Adachi? Yeah, you wouldn't think real estate would have such physical demands. But Kamurocho's market has been attracting rough types for years, and they hate newcomers like me. When you say rough types, you mean Yakuza? Yeah, it's a never-ending cycle of fights, protection money, and scare tactics. And that's why you need a bodyguard? Yeah, but only if it wouldn't cause any trouble for you. I know you must be drowning in cases.
Yep.
Not really. I understand. Though I'm fine with it, as long as Kaito-san is. Yeah, no prob. But I'm not giving you any friendly discounts, Adachi. Of course. How does 80k per day sound to you, Yagami-san?
Yep.
No issue here. Incredible. I really appreciate how flexible you've been about this.
Kaito!
And Kaito, it looks like our little tag team rides again, eh?
Aibo?
I'm looking forward to this, partner. Yeah? Heh, this sure brings me back. Glad to be aboard. I was thinking about going till 7:30, 7:30, but I might go ahead and end stream now. Nice. Kaito-san seems to be really enjoying having found his old buddy. Hayato Adachi, huh? I should have his company's business card in my case file. Now to give me his address. Maybe I should check in on him. Yeah, I think I might go ahead and end. Just so that I can make sure that I'm ready for what I got to do today. Let me take a look at my skills. 970. These might be pretty good skills to have. Alright, let's make a save really quick. Honestly, 2-hour stream at the start of the day is pretty good for me anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I gotta make sure that I'm ready for a thing I gotta do this morning. The next 2 days for sure, I'll be off, and I shouldn't have anything to do. So I'm gonna try to get myself ready to really bust out some fucking streaming during those 2 days. I should be able to stream when I get back today in about 5.5 hours. But until then, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Y'all have a good one. It's been fun. Look forward to it.